Hello, mis cielitos, and welcome back. Coco and Rosh are here, and we are continuing Ace Attorney Investigations 2.
So, we talked a good game in there.
Out of us, team.
But we can't even get back inside the main prison to see the scene of the crime.
Maybe defending the guy in court is our best bet after all.
Gummy! Can't defend for his life, remember?
Well, who do we have here? I had a feeling it'd be him.
Yeah.
If it isn't Edgeworth in the gang, what are you cats doing here? Listen, pal, if you've come to harass Mr. Edgeworth, we're getting all... Hey, easy there, Detective Flatfoot Sholmes. I'm here to work.
Work? What, you're here to defend somebody?
Whoa, the K-Meister nails it in one. Aren't you just the Uber Intelligentes of one of the bunch?
Uber intelligentes. It's not how you use either of those words, Fender.
Thank you for saying it properly, because I'm going for him not getting any of them right, so I feel bad. It's like when I was doing Samurai with Old Bag last time, I was like, please God, don't let people think this is how I think you say Samurai. Some may say... Sorry, were you going to say something?
No.
Some may say I'm an easygoing old rogue about town, but I'm actually not a half-bad attorney. Which is why I've been summoned to the old jail of Rooney for a meeting with a new client. The suspect is one Simone Sainsbury.
Sounds delicious.
I could really go with Simone Sainsbury right now.
You mean Simeon Saint?
Whoa, that's freaky! You know more about my job than I do!
Wait, Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender's a defense attorney! Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I fear I might be. In fact, it could be our only option. Not so long ago, I found myself embroiled in another case that wasn't mine. I managed to worm my way onto the crime scene by agreeing to be a certain someone's subordinate.
She's used to it.
And not an experience I never wanted to repeat, but I fear I may have little choice. Fender,
Before you say another word, I just gotta point out the fine print. Eddie Fender don't take on associates. Say it ain't so, I hear you protesting, but pompous prosecutors are a no-go. Especially those of the Von Kamma variety.
I should have known he wouldn't forgive me that easily. I understand why you wouldn't want to work with someone like me. What's more, I understand how you feel about all things Von Kamma. But please believe me when I say, I'm not the man I was back then. I'm no longer under my old mentor's spell.
I always thought he was a wizard. You better believe it, pal. Mr. Edgeworth's a changed man. Sure, he used to be the demon prosecutor. But he's not like that anymore.
I do have feelings, Detective. When have I ever said anything mean to you?
Gummy's right. Mr. Edgeworth's one of the good guys now.
When were you filled in, Kay?
I'm just guessing. He's not just a prosecutor. He's a hero. got me off the hook just last month.
You don't say. Well, that escalated quickly.
But he was! There's no other word for it. He was heroic, great thiefly even.
I love this
Oh.
sprite.
It's so cute. Oh, I just want to like put her in a blender. She brings out my cuteness aggression.
Please, Fender, don't you think there's something odd about the way the committee stepped in yesterday? There's more to this case than meets the eye. I'm certain of it. I can't just walk away from this. I can't. Please, allow me to help you with this investigation.
Sheesh. A bow from the great Miles Edgeworth. Never thought I'd see the day, but here we are. So enlighten me, if you will. What made the leopard change his spots?
Well, my trauma.
Whoa, don't have time to get into this.
Well, I suppose I would have to say that man. I mean, the courtroom itself. I've experienced so many things and met so many people there within its four walls, including some old friend who showed me a better way to be. How could that not change a person?
Well, I'll be. The old you would never have bared his soul like that. That was beautiful.
Bring it in.
You might have even surprised you know who, and you know how much that takes. Tell you what, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start again with a clean slate. So, this is me. Edgeworth and Koloff is Eddie Fender's senior partner.
Edgeworth?
That's right. Mr. Fender here began his legal career as an assistant to my late father, Gregory Edgeworth.
Your dad was a defense attorney? So, the you know who Mr. Fender keeps talking about is...
And the clever cave meister nails it in one yet again. That's right, I was talking about his old man. Guess you all noticed I kept his name over the door, so to speak. Least I could do for old Gregory, really. Listen, Edgeworth, Miles. I'm gonna level with you here. I don't trust you. Not fully, anyway. I can't just forget about all those years you spent licking Von Karma's boots, you know? Anyone can say they've changed. I'm gonna need you to prove it. And besides, you know it's what Gregory would have wanted.
Very well. I accept.
Okay, then that's enough hardball for one day. Let's move on to the fun stuff. I hereby appoint you interim associate of Edgeworth & Co. Congrats, man.
I will try not to let you down.
Well, doesn't this just bring a tear to the eye? The prodigal son coming on board at his late father's firm. Sorry, I really messed that up.
No worries.
Permission to come on board too? Please, Mr. Fender.
You don't even have to ask, kiddo. Welcome to the crew.
Woohoo! Thanks, Captain.
Alright, I guess it's time to go to work. So, where to begin? Any bright ideas, Miles?
Where were we when we were so rudely interrupted?
Well, I guess it's safe to say that probably wasn't the victim.
Indeed, it sounds more likely to have been the person who found his body. I believe we need to speak with the person who found the body. Wonder who we've met recently that screeches.
Just what I was thinking, eager associate. We do indeed.
Still the type to smile and nod, I see. That will certainly make my life easier, boss.
What can I say? I'm a service top.
Now that's decided, let's get going.
What about me? I'm a detective. I can't just hop on board as an attorney's assistant like you guys.
What stopped you before? He has a point. I can't leave him adrift all on his own now, can I?
You cannot.
Detective, I have a special assignment for you. You are to continue investigating the case under Mr. Winner. And if you happen to discover anything that seems useful, you are to notify me immediately. You're in a uniquely powerful position, Detective, and I'm going to need all the info you can pass our way.
You can count on me, sir. I'm a real pro when it comes to letting things slip to the defense.
Trust me, I know. But just this once, those loose lips of yours might be what saves our ship.
One day he's gonna do it and brain himself. Throw wide the prison gates, good sirs, because here we come.
Throw wide no gates, thank you very much. We are done with that.
All right then.
I'm putting a certain cat in a headlock. March 28th, 11:50 a.m., prison corridor.
So, any idea how we track down whoever found the Bronxter's body, Miles? Sorry, the Bronxter really tripped me up.
I think our best bet would be to simply ask around. Starting
Start
with
with
that
Parrot.
one. Same brain cell. Oh, don't you dare. Oh, hello. Hi. Who is this? Oh, Oh my, just look at you.
Are you talking to me?
Just fabulously chic, darling. Fabulously. Facial hair is very au courant, don't you think? Apologies, French speakers.
Enchanté, mademoiselle, and much obliged. Defense attorney Eddie Fender at your service. Stop laughing while I'm reading my list. Actually, I don't even know that he'd say enchanté. I think he would say enchanté.
Enchanty!
Sorry. I'm recovering from a cold, that's why you hear me like cack up along there. Let's get things off on the right foot, shall we? A little embrasser, perhaps?
I like the sound of that. Oh, he's getting a hug! Lucky bastard.
Right? Mwah! Right on the kisser.
See, I was a little concerned at first that was like just a skin that she was wearing, but no, okay, it's good. It's a live foxy. Well, how else do you greet a new friend? A little smooch is entirely I don't even know.
I believe it's de rigueur.
De rigueur?
Apologies if that's wrong.
Don't you think?
Wow, talk about stealing a kiss. I gotta use that one.
Indeed, an act so shameless it put even great thieves to shame. Physical contact is so very important as a form of expression for our little family. Oh my god, I love it so much. It's so happy. Everyone in this lovely home will tell you as much.
Hey, if everyone else is hip to that, I can be hip to that too. Sure. Like I said, service top.
Fifi Lagarde, by the way, warden of this charming abode. You may call me Fifi, of course. So she's the warden of the entire detention center and prison facility, is she? A pleasure to meet you, Miss Lagarde. Miles Edgeworth.
Lagarde is just making me think of Fear and Hunger. I'm sorry.
I'm an associate with Mr. Fender's practice. I hope you don't mind me asking, but were you here in the prison yesterday? Oh, don't be silly, darling. Of course I was. Yesterday was a very important day after all. Important in what way, exactly? A big meeting of some kind, perhaps? A meeting? Oh, heavens no! I couldn't think of anything worse.
Same.
No, yesterday the circus came to visit. It was a simply spectacular event featuring some terrifically talented animals. Anyone had to be there. If you were here at home, you were watching the show with me. The performers set up a special stage in the yard just for us. We are one very lucky family, n'est-ce pas? So she was at the circus performance for the inmates yesterday morning. Mr. Calcerato mentioned a show yesterday after all, as well. He must have been talking about the same thing. What time did the show take place? I want to pet it.
So cute.
From around 8 until, maybe. Yeah, something like that. Meaning it finished right around when the body was discovered. And by dint of having attended the show, she has a reasonably solid alibi. By dint? I've never seen that expression, have you?
I think it's English, but like I couldn't tell you where from or how often it's used.
Let's see. By dint expression. By dint of, as in, by dint of hard work, he got his degree in 3 years. The word dint, which survives only in this expression, originally meant a stroke or blow. Okay. And by the 1500s, signified the force behind such a blow. The current term preserves the implication of vigorous or persistent means. Okay. So, but kind of like by a stroke of luck, I guess?
I guess, yeah.
Oh, would you look at the time? Sorry, darlings, but I really must dash. Feel free to explore our home. Mi casa es su casa and all that. Ciao for now.
I love her. If she's evil, I will love her more. ACAB and all that, but I love evil women.
We support women's wrongs here.
Yes, more than women's rights, honestly. We support those a lot. Well, what now, Mr. Edgeworth?
Ice, how I love you, but you did fuck up hardcore.
Athena, please call me.
Yotsuyu, by all means.
Yotsuya, I'm begging you.
The person who found the body screamed, and that scream was heard by one inmate that we know of. Therefore, our first task is to question this inmate and see where his information will take us next. But first... No! What do you mean?
Oh, come on!
What do you mean?
Oh,
This is the
awful.
greatest injustice.
Yeah, this game sucks, actually.
They even have ponies. This one's only big enough to carry a small child. A small child. A small child, Kay.
I get it! Isn't it great, Mr. Edgeworth? It's like being at the zoo!
Except it's the humans, not the animals, who live in captivity here.
No one would mind if I took one home with me, would they?
If by home you mean behind bars, then no, I suppose not. So I recently got recommended this one channel called Smosh, and they sometimes do readings of Reddit stories, and one they read recently was an Am I the Asshole post where this one roommate locked her other roommate out because she had gone to like a petting zoo and got spit on by an animal, by a llama. No, an alpaca, that's what it was. And she smelled so bad, and she was like, no, you can't come in!
Honestly justified.
Oh, it's a blurb about the guy in the cell. Let's see what it says. Prisoner number D259. Classification, habitat, see cell to the right.
That's deeply fucked up. Like the whole home thing, yeah, that was bad, but that, oof.
Not exactly helpful, is it?
This grizzly fellow has a pet bullet called Teddy. He's a former boxer who loves to stay trim and is always at optimal fighting weight. He may push his body to the max, but he's relentlessly kind to himself. Omnivore.
Who exactly is all this information for, anyway? Who do you think?
There's something written here. Look at the peg. Look at the peg.
It seems to be about the prisoner in this cell.
Prisoner number D258. Classification, Captivus Periclusosus. He may look fearsome, but this lively fellow is actually a sweet-natured herbivore. He even has a pet penguin named Gwynny.
Where's the penguin?
Where is it? Show me the penguin! He's skilled at giving such real, gripping testimony you'd swear you were there at the scene of the crime, too. The end.
It's the kind of thing you might expect to read in a zoo, not a prison. About the person who found the body, do you happen to know where he is right now? Could be in one... I don't know.
No, you do it.
Could be in one of the workshops, I guess. Usually is at this hour. And it seems the workshops are our next port of call. It's a mini pig, I believe. But not for eating, I hope. Oh, if you spoke, it didn't come through.
Oh, sorry.
Isn't this great, Mr. Edgeworth? It's like being at the zoo.
Except the humans. Yeah. There's no one in here.
The solitary, remember? I wonder when he'll be back.
It may be a while. I got the feeling he was in pretty serious trouble.
Guy, did you see the tears in his eyes? He really didn't want to go.
Yes, the way they had to literally drag him away was certainly unusual for a simple time out. I shudder to think what kind of punishment he's facing right now. Yes, solitary is a punishment in itself.
Yep.
Look, Mr. Edgeworth, it's a monkey mountain.
Not something I ever expected to see in a prison, I must say.
Doesn't it look like fun?
Not in the least. And while we're on the subject, you are not under any circumstances to climb on that structure. Do I make myself clear?
But I have to show that monkey who's boss!
Okay, trust me, you do not want to fight with a monkey.
I'll win. Stop tickling my hair.
Please, Kay, you really don't. This bench has seen better days. It's covered in rust.
Yeah, only cats would dare take a nap on there. There may be gummy.
I fear you may be right.
Really?
Weird. I wonder where this door leads.
I don't know about you, but I'm getting some real strong vibes coming from there. Maybe that's where they keep the super duper dangerous prisoners.
That's certainly a real possibility. In which case, we'd better turn back while we still can.
Wait, I was only kidding, you know?
This looks like the way to the prison yard. Sadly, the shutter is locked tight.
Freedom awaits on just the other side, a stoic lock and key twixt mine eyes and nose in the outdoor breeze. Such cruel fate it is indeed. The more I think in it, the more it eats at me.
And who thought are you attempting to channel exactly with that soliloquy? Alright. Are you ready, Kay?
What? Oh, yeah, hi!
Why is there rabbits just... I nearly tripped over it.
Isn't it great, Mr. Edgeworth? Zoo, you know, we've been through this. Yeah, the irony. No one will miss it.
Do you have a moment? We have a few questions for you.
Oh, who's a good girl? You are. You're just perfect.
She really is. She's beautiful.
Coco's past as a Homestuck enjoyer coming back to haunt her. Not mine. Not mine. No, go away, home. No.
Back, beast!
I was studying for biology and I had to learn about the chromosome like prime ends. And I had to draw a little diagram, and when I drew like the C and the G and the A and the T all together, I just was like, oh. I feel it. It's coming back.
We'll never escape.
Meow.
He finally noticed me, I think. I was wondering...
What's your name?
It's Waggy, madam. She's my little friend.
Yes, right. As you were, then. What I need are answers, not clawful puns.
You're not better than us.
It's a basin for drinking from.
Looks a little hard to reach, but if I get down like this...
I swear to God, if that's the next line.
You need to come up with a more user-friendly design. Ooh.
Or perhaps it's for animals. Did you ever think of that, Kay?
Because he was petting her hair.
Hello? Anybody in there?
Nice try, kiddo, but this ain't a bathroom stall. Yo, you there? Could you help us out here, my good man? Yes, sir. What can I do for you? Is somebody using this workshop right now? Yes, sir. One of the prisoners is in there. Just confirmed myself during the noontime roll call.
We'd like to speak to this prisoner, if that's all right.
Sure, I'll go fetch him right now. Won't take a sec. This one's all yours, Milesy boy.
Nice moonwalk.
Thank you.
What? Why?
Well, let's just say I'd rather not roll the dice on someone I don't know, yeah?
Huh. And I thought adults were all supposed to be strong and brave.
Listen, kid, you hit 30, you accept that you're never gonna learn how to be an adult, you've just got a sore tummy, sore head, and you gotta get to work, and when you lie down, you gotta do it all again, okay?
Look forward to it.
Well, you're not looking so brave yourself right now, so let's call it even.
Here they come. Whoa!
Wait, we've seen him before, haven't we?
He's from the very first case.
Yeah!
Frank saw it.
Yeah!
How have you not been executed yet? When does this game take place? Because they got rid of Dahlia real quick.
Yeah. hello, yes, hello.
But with that, we will end this episode right here. Thank you all for joining us. Hope you have a wonderful time zone wherever you are. And as always, please do take care of yourselves and each other. Toodaloo-hoo!
Jerry.